So obviously this season is a season where production makes a concerted effort to play right into Gizelle's hands. Disappointing yet so predictable.
She just let me know, but they show no fish. They say you found it, but she's still gonna hold on. They say you found it, but she doesn't want.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Bonnie Scotch. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. I wanted to bring you a recap for Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 8, episode 13. And before we get into this video, I wanted to ask that you all do me a huge favor and go ahead and hit the like button. When you hit the like button, not only is it a free way to support my channel, but it also lets YouTube know that I'm here and that you're rocking with my commentary. And then YouTube starts shooting my content out to viewers just like you, an audience who ordinarily would not get an opportunity to connect with my channel. I just want to say shout out to the almost 1,200 subscribers that I have. I have a strong feeling that after I drop this video, within the next week or so, I'm going to see my channel become monetized, and I could not have done that without you all. So I'm so grateful. I'm so humbled by all of the love that you continue to show me, not only by hitting the like button, but in the comments, because y'all know we get down in the comments, honey. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. We have Gizelle and Ashley's tacky asses making a trip to the fabric store. Child, let me put my glasses on. Okay. And in walks the two other minions. So we have Gargamel, Pennywise, Chucky, and Jigsaw. We learned that Wendy invited everyone, including NECA, to Eddie's Happy Eddie event. Weren't we just talking about steps in between being invited to intimate spaces? This lady accuses your mama of witchcraft and you're inviting her around your family? Okay, sure. We get a scene of NECA with her business partner. So this is the first time in 13 episodes that we learn anything further about NECA, but it's just reinforcing the idea that she's just an old drunk bitch. She has this wine line that she came up with. She said it took her 4 months to work on it and she does everything fast. Okay, sure. We'll see how that goes. Shout out to NECA, who is a lawyer, but we never see her doing any work. And it took us 13 episodes to get to any business that she has. And then we see again how she is washing champagne down with prenatal vitamins. And I've mentioned this many times before, but I just don't get why you are pushing this. Like, you want to reinforce to us that you're silly and that you're goofy minded, and it's not the look. We get introduced to Lebe and Chica. I knew that they were coming to talk about Wendy. And NECA describes her unpacking party as a girls' night that's supposed to be fun and chill. Girls' night is not labor. It's not manual labor. It's not your friends coming over to help you unpack. Now, me as a friend, would I help my friend unpack her stuff? Absolutely. But don't pose it as if it's supposed to be chilling fun, because it's anything but. Just have the drinks and whatever we gonna eat ready, and then we could get to it. But don't try to like feign this, oh, this is a fun night. Like, don't do that. You know what I mean? Of course, the girls mention Wendy, like I said. We get a scene with Candace and Chris. She asked him how he feels about being around ankles and forehead again. He said he doesn't care, even though it's the first time they've been around each other since New York. We get a scene where Eddie and Wendy are looking at the event space for Eddie's Happy Eddie event. Wendy looks so good in their confessional together, and just her looks this season have been chef's kiss. That confessional look, everything. Her in all white, everything. Wendy is eating the girls of Potomac up. I'm just going to say that, period. The girls start rolling in. Karen walks in and immediately gets it popping with Jigsaw about the way she responded to her invite. Jigsaw said she didn't appreciate being the second string invite, and Karen tells her she wasn't second string, she was the backup. Kiarna, who is Wendy's friend, walks in, and then in walks Gargamel. I thought she said she didn't feel safe around Wendy and Candace, so why are you coming to her event if you don't feel safe? Didn't you just say that last week? Speaking of unsafe, I wanted to mention this comment. This is from TLC 8165. I asked her if I could read this comment last week. She said, "What's crazy to me is that Gizelle has said she's concerned about her safety around 3 out of 5 dark-skinned women who have been on this show. Monique, Candace, and Wendy, but she's not concerned about her safety around Robin and Mia, who have been violent. Robin put her hand in Ashley's face on season 4, got in Monique's face season 5, and tried to walk up on Wendy season 7, and Cherise had to stop her. Mia threw alcohol in Wendy's face and hit her with her purse. People are mad at Candace for calling out Gizelle's Karen-like behavior, but it's true. Gizelle attacks people, and when it's time to be held accountable for her actions, she acts scared and plays the victim just like a Karen. It's ridiculous and getting out of hand." And I just wanted to add to that because it was such a great point, and it reminded me of when Gizelle brought security with her to the reunion because she said she was scared of Monique. But when we talk about the colorism on this show, everybody wants to act like they don't know what we're talking about. But okay, sure. So it's only the darker women that Gizelle has ever been scared of. Never threatened her, never got physical with her, just read her, and now she's scared.
So you were on the hater list. And
hating on this?
Gizelle walks up to Karen and hugs her and then walks past Wendy. What's the point of coming to her event, dummy? If you're not even good to extend a hello to somebody, why are you showing up in their personal space? You don't even have the civility of basic human interaction when you're around these people. And that is the moment for me when Gizelle would have got put out. Like right then and there. Security, yeah, her, she can go. Take that shit somewhere else. Never mind the fact that Gizelle shouldn't be there, but Jigsaw shouldn't be there either because she assaulted you last season. But anyway, Gizelle continues to move like a white woman in this space, and y'all just let her conduct herself in this way. It's just really crazy to me. Gargamel said in her confessional that she hadn't seen Chris since the reunion, and it looked like he gained some weight, that he had been stress eating. Gizelle is always checking Chris out. Gizelle is always sizing this man up. A few years ago, you were always talking about his genitals, always talking about this man's P word. And now you're clocking the idea that he's gained some weight. She's just always willing to be nasty. It's just crazy that she would even twist up her mouth to say anything negative about him when it's like, girl, you just accused him of SA literally last year. You shouldn't even be speaking on this man at all whatsoever, let alone to comment on the fact that you think he's gained weight. She's such a weirdo. It's been 13 episodes, and this is the first time production showed a flashback of Gizelle and Chris having a contentious moment. However, they didn't play clips of her running around calling him a sneaky link and saying that he grabbed Deborah's butt. They just show him kind of blowing up on her. And I just want to say once again, production, you're not slick. We talk about the colorism between the girls on the show. There's definitely colorism behind the scenes. And it's so evident because we see it playing out on our TV screens. They just always show somebody going after Gizelle. They don't show what they're responding to. We're talking about we need to recast this group. Oh, we need to recast production as well. Find a whole new production company. Let the production company that does Miami and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, let them take over for these girls. Mia in her confessional says that she has never known Eddie to have a job. She's never seen an attorney this available. And NECA is this available, and she's an attorney, right? And what about your man, Mia? Worry about the job that he doesn't have. Because he's sitting around looking like Tommy from Martin, just like Juan. So why are you jumping up to talk about somebody else's man's job? Worry about yours. Worry about why you had to downsize and move into a little townhouse. You couldn't afford the lifestyle that you started with Gordon, but you want to jump up to talk about Wendy and Happy Eddie. Their lifestyle is maintained. You're the one who has to move around and downsize. Wendy thanks the women for coming and says she hasn't heard them laugh like that in a long time. Gizelle says, "Was I laughing? Oh, did y'all hear me laughing?" What is wrong with this woman, for real? Like, are you good? I just don't understand how y'all could stomach to be around somebody so nasty. Gizelle wouldn't even be at my event. That's number one. But the fact that she's there, didn't greet you, and then has something smart to say the minute that you address the group. Then production rolls back the tape of her clearly laughing. So you are just carving out these moments to be nasty for no reason. This is what y'all go up for. This is what y'all like. Not y'all, but people who say that Gizelle is in charge of the girls. This is the kind of interactions that y'all like, the kind of contentious attitude that she's able to carry on with certain individuals for no reason. Please help me to understand the appeal, Gizelle fans. Like, I don't see it. This is not fun to watch. This is not cute. This is a show. It is not entertaining to watch Gizelle be nasty for no reason to these women at every turn. Like, why are you even here if you're going to act like this towards her? Acting like a little child at this woman's event. I just don't understand why y'all allow Gizelle to get away with what she gets away with, but whatever. Aneka pulls Wendy to the side and thanks her for inviting her to her event. And she wants to know if she can get together with Wendy to meet up and sit down. Wendy is like, the first thing that would have happened between you and I is you apologizing for calling me a bitch. And Aneka says, well, me asking you to sit down is actually step one. Wendy says that Aneka has nothing to say to her. So, girl, why did you invite her to your event? Like, I don't understand what's happening. And I understand to some degree that this is a numbers game and they need a certain amount of people to be at their event. But you could have skipped Mia, you could have skipped Gizelle, and you damn sure could have skipped Aneka. I just don't understand it, but whatever. I just don't get why Gizelle can do whatever she wants to do. If Gizelle can decide she doesn't want to show up to events according to who's going to be there, you should be able to not invite her certain places, right? Robin was sitting up complaining about Karen's last minute invite, knowing damn well she ain't got shit to do. What is Robin doing that she's so busy? You're not, girl. You don't have nothing going on. Jigsaw has a date with her husband, Mr. Brown, and I cannot unsee it. Shout out to the Brooke Ashley who called him Mr. Brown, and this is all I can see when I see Gordon now. Mia is blaming Gordon for getting kicked out of his family business because obviously it's messing with her ability to get access to the money. Shout out to Letitia from Married to Medicine. They are talking about how they were on the brink of divorce. Well, Mia was on the brink of divorcing Gordon, that is. She's saying that the reason is not because of financial reasons, but because they were in a hostile environment and he told her to be careful with her wording. Then she says it was emotionally draining to be in the same space with him, and I'm glad that he made her clarify that, okay? Words are important and they mean things. So apparently Gordon is playing the game of this is my house, this is my money, and this is why you don't solely depend on a man's finances, okay? You got to have your own because these niggas are quick to throw in your face that they paying for some shit, right? Knowing, meanwhile, that is probably 90% of the reason that you got with them. Clock that. They start talking about Ashley and how Ashley will never leave Michael because that's her sugar daddy. Gordon said it's a good gig if you can get it. Is it? Mia goes on to ask Gordon how they would handle the same situation. He said that they would work out a situation that was mutually beneficial, but she's not getting any settlement. Y'all get with these old ass men thinking that they're going to break you off. And when push comes to shove, they start talking that hot shit. Mia says there is no amount of money that will keep her in captivity. I said, not captivity, honey. The women all gather at Aneka's house for her unpacking party. What is Ashley wearing? Gargamel asks Kiarna if Wendy is coming, and she says no. Gizelle says that she should have told the host that she's not coming. So Gizelle once again wants to police people's interactions, but she was just at the Happy Eddie event and didn't see fit to even say hello when she walked in. Then Eddie was talking and she was on her phone in the front-facing camera looking at her hair and being rude. So now she wants to act like a white woman once again and police people's conduct. And Nneka got married 2 years ago and she's now unpacking her stuff, but we know she's raggedy and she's goofy minded, so this seems like it aligns with her brand and her character. At least Nneka fed the women and it was a very nice spread. I'll give her that. Karen and Mia get it started again. Karen accuses Jigsaw of dating a rapper and a married man, and Mia says in her confessional that it is not a rapper, which I think is pretty stupid because, you know, when you're married, you don't want to be doing anything in public or on camera that could allude to the idea that there's infidelity because it could be used against you later. But we know Mia doesn't have it all there either, so our expectations should be kept low, right? Anyway, y'all, that was the episode. Drop down in the comments with me. Let me know what you thought of the episode. You know I want to hear from y'all. Hit the like button for me on the way out, and I will see y'all for the next one. Peace.
I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop it.